everyone, I'm Olivia for Signal by Sony, and today we're back in the Sony studio with Kenta. Kenta, welcome back.
Thank you very much.
All right, so you're here to show us a brand new addition to the RX family.
Yes. Today we're announcing the RX10.
Okay, right off the top, I'm a bit confused because it's larger.
Yes, it's pretty large.
So we try to scale down and go portable with the RX family, so why bigger?
So I do have cameras here with me, RX100 Mark II and an RX1, and yes, you know, noticeably bigger than even the RX1.
Right.
Now, the secret behind this camera and why it's so great is that it has a 1-inch sensor, but a great lens. So the lens here, the focal length is 24 millimeters all the way to 200 with constant aperture f2.8. I have here with me a A99.
Okay.
But for illustration, demonstration purposes, you can see I have a A99 with a 7200 and also a 2470. Both constant aperture f2.8 lenses, but you can see the bulk of it.
So this is going to show us some scale because I think right off the bat, people don't understand what this lens in such a small, compact size is capable of at that constant aperture.
Exactly.
What kind of processor is in here?
Yes, the processor is new as well. So like we showed you in the Alpha 7 and the Alpha 7R, this one has a new processor. It's called Beyond X.
Okay.
And it's much faster. And it's going to deliver you image quality that's really unprecedented.
What about autofocus?
Yes, so that's the one benefit as well. Because we're able to have a fixed lens camera, we can tune the AF to be much faster.
Now, in terms of specs, what kind of megapixels can we get out of the RX10?
Yes, so it's a 1-inch sensor, backside illuminated, and 20 megapixels.
So, okay, ISO.
ISO, natively it's 125 ISO all the way to 12,800, but you can expand it all the way down to 80.
Got it. So Kenta, in terms of video, what kind of frame rates can we see on the RX10?
Yes, so 1080 full HD, frame rates wise, where we can shoot 60p, selectable 24p as well. So one cool aspect of this camera is that it has a built-in ND filter.
Okay, and that's huge for video shooters because, you know, for those of you who maybe don't know, if you're a video shooter and you want to shoot at 2.8 and you want to get that nice shallow depth of field that is synonymous with cinematography, and you want to keep your shutter speed at the 24 and you're shooting in broad daylight, the only way to do that is with the introduction of an ND filter. So instead of having to actually buy the ND filters and then thread them on, this camera actually comes with ND filters built in.
Yes. In terms of light stops, it's about 3. But really cool is that you can have a clean HDMI output as well. So if you have an external recorder, you can record onto that as well.
Okay, that's big. And also this comes with zebra and peaking options?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. So
again, very attractive for the video shooter.
Yes.
Okay.
And then also, terminal-wise, you have headphones, so audio out and
monitor
audio
your audio.
Audio in. Also, clean HDMI output.
Great. All right, so can we shoot RAW with this?
Sure, yeah.
Now with the RX10, we have NFC and Wi-Fi. So in terms of what we can get with that, is it on par with what we can currently get with the RX line?
Yes, so with Wi-Fi you can pair it up with your mobile phone, but also to your PC, you can send images to your PC or to a TV. It does not support plain camera apps. That's supported on our interchangeable lens cameras, and specifically the Alpha 7 and the Alpha 7R that we just announced.
Formerly known as NEX?
Yes, formerly known as NEX, but now we're calling it Alpha.
Okay.
Yeah. And then for stills, thanks to really Beyond X, much faster processing speeds, it can go all the way up to 10 frames per second.
Wow. Yeah. All right. And it looks like we have a built-in flash.
Yes, built-in flash. All right. So consistent with all the other RX family. But you do have the Mishu as well, so you can put on an external flash. An
external flash, okay. And the viewfinder, tell us about that.
Yes, viewfinder too, very important for this customer. It's an OLED viewfinder. Resolution is 1.4 million dots, so very good, very faithfully reproduces what you see and what you're gonna get on the camera.
I guess that really leads us to battery life. Tell us about the battery life on this, because it's a different battery from the RX100 and the RX1.
Yes, very good point. So this battery is a W battery. So any of you out there who are, E-mount users, you will be very familiar, but it's the W battery that you see. Okay. Which is different from the RX families. Yep.
And that'll give us how many shots?
So about 300 to 400 shots on the W battery.
All right.
So a lot more, photos out of one battery.
Yeah. Okay. Now, in terms of accessories, what can we accessorize the RX10 with?
Yes. So if you remember, this camera is really, good in video. So I did bring some other accessories with me. So here's an external flash. Okay. What's cool about this flash is that you can kind of swing it over.
Nice.
So it's great when you're doing portrait or landscape
photography. Right.
It also has a continuous light source. You can use it for both stills and video.
Great. Okay.
And
is that just daylight temperature?
Yes.
Okay, so daylight temperature, and then also external audio.
Yes, external audio. So because this is so great for video, now the audio portion needs to be improved, right? So it does have stereo mics on it, but if you're not satisfied with that, you do have an option to, put on different mics as well. Okay. And thanks to the Mishu, this is an example. This is an XLR adapter. What's great is that you're feeding the audio straight into the movie file. Into the camera.
So you don't have to pair in post.
So I can attach it here to the Mishu, and then you can have a bracket here supporting that.
Got it. And this can record up to 2 channels.
Yes. And because it's such a compact body, your mobility, you can go pretty much anywhere.
Great. All right, so when can we expect to see this on the market, Kenta?
Yes, so it should be shipping in November.
All right, so thank you again, Kenta, for all the information.
No worries.
And if you guys have any questions about anything Sony, you can check out youtube.com/signal.